Welcome back to the second game of the day in really hot and humid conditions here at the TCG Cricket Ground in Bangkok for the ACC Men's T20I Challenger Cup. Last set of fixture before we begin with the semis. It's Maldives taking on Bhutan. And of course, both the teams will be hoping to get a win under their belt as they look at this particular encounter. As I said, conditions look steaming hot. Nishant Majithia was out there with both the captains for the toss.
When Babashish was at the toss for the first match in the morning, it was very overcast. But right now, it's so bright and sunny. I was almost in two minds to borrow his hat for this toss. But let's get going. It's the 7th place playoff match. Bhutan taking on Maldives. And we've got all the people who matter. We've got Mr. Gandhi, the match ref. We've got the Bhutanese skipper, Thinley Jamso. And of course, we've got Haziq as well, all set for the toss. Then go for it. Bhutan to spin, Maldives to call. So then, what's your call? You've won the toss.
We'd like to bet first.
And what are the thoughts behind that?
Just only one thing. We need a win and put a good total in the board and try to defend it.
And of course, this is the last chance to put up a show in this tournament. Any changes you've made to your side?
No, we'll go with the same team.
Good luck for the game then.
Thank you.
Well, Tinley, happy to be chasing again?
I wanted to bat first, especially going to the next series, which we are going to play in 2 or 3 days. So we wanted to get a good batting on this surface.
And what are the learnings from this tournament that you're going to take?
The learnings are mainly close matches. We need to nail it now. Now that we got three games on this ground, and guys are getting experience from that. And now, if we get close games, we'll nail it. We'll make sure we get it.
Any changes in your side?
We're going same as the Cambodians.
Good luck for the game then. Do well. Right, and that's the news from the middle. Maldives has won the toss, and in this heat, they've elected to bat first.
Why not? This surface has looked like a batting belter. Every time a top order batter has actually applied himself out there in the center. We just saw Akshay Kumar Balagdari, the opener from Thailand, getting amongst the runs once again as Yusuf Azzian Farihad, who scored that half century, batted through the innings in Maldives' last fixture. Gets ready to start the innings, and with him is the man who launches the big ball, Adam Nasif Umar. The strike rate of 156. Really is a formidable striker of the ball. Tenzing Wangchuk with 6 wickets has been the premier strike bowler for Bhutan. It could be Thinley Jamso with the new ball from the far end, who's trying to get the stretches out of the way just before Tenzing Wangchuk gets ready to deliver the first ball in this afternoon game. We just watched the host Thailand winning that game against Indonesia between the 5th and the 6th place team. Jamso making last minute changes on the field. He's happy with this. Wide-ish first slip. Wangchuk will be waiting to shape the ball, swing the ball away from the right-hander. He'll start with a very square third fielder and a defined leg fielder on the fence. The breeze has picked up as usual, and that will aid Wangchuk's stock ball. Yusuf on strike. It is that shape that goes away, keeping low to the keeper. Yusuf, of all the confidence that he's got from the previous knock, starting on a positive note, threw the bat at it, but because it kept low, no connection. Now then shadows the front foot drive to that. Little nod from the captain to Wangchuk, perhaps asking him to get tighter in terms of line, and does get tighter in terms of line. Pushed away towards backward point, no run there. After bowling that first ball, Wangchuk just realized that he's got to straighten the line further. Yusuf Azyan, in that half century that he got off to a really steady start. Countering the swing, leaving the ball, being side on and not really opening up. Trying to chase that wide-ish delivery, and that will be the first runs for Maldives in the form of extras, just trying to get that outswinger going, but once again misses the line. So much to play for these two sides. More importantly, to end the campaign with a win. Sometimes when you do that, everything else gets forgotten. How you finish is so crucial to carry the momentum into the next series. Played it away nicely, fumble from that fielder. Good running from Adam there. Adam Nasif pushing for the second here. Azyan was still watching that fielder who was making the recovery. Looked like it got off his arm. Steady here from Azyan, who has been cautious. Good looking drive. That is to the left of the mid-off fielder. Jamso won't be able to get to that. First boundary of the innings comes off a fluent drive while Azyan was pushing forward. Look at the transfer of weight here. Leans onto it ever so slightly, covering for the hint of swing that there is on offer. That is a shot of a man in really good touch. Continues to stand outside the batting crease. Now turns it away on the onside for another quick single. Oh, that's hit Azyan. And he's gone down straight away. I really hope that has missed his head and it's just got him on the back. This could be serious here. Azyan placed it on the onside, went for a run. Fielder wanted to throw at the stumps. Oh, he's hit him on the head. That too at the back of the head. great news is Yusuf is back and ready to be a part of the next ball. Got that really nasty blow to the back of the head. Adam Naseef has been watching all of that from the non-striker's end. Maldives looking sharp in their deep blue and red kit. Different kit. They were all reds before this. Wongchuk. Last ball of the first over. Leading edge. Won't carry to the backward point fielder. So close there. Happening first over from Wongchuk. 8 for no loss are Maldives. Both teams very much unchanged and giving these set of players one last opportunity to show what they're made of. Captain of Bhutan, Thinley Jamso, was just getting through his last minute warm-up and stretches while that first over began. And he's here with the new ball from the far end. Couple of wickets so far. Yusuf works it away. Looked like he was slightly early onto that shot. After having seen that surface ever so closely at the toss, here is Nishant Machitia. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Babashish. Yusuf got a wonderful knock yesterday. But that was not enough to take his side home. Thinley Jamso. This time too far outside the off stump, and that will be a wide. Yusuf still wanting to chase that one. I really hope that that hit to the head has not rattled him. And sometimes you can actually see stars. Jumps to continue. That's a good delivery. Little bit of movement off the pitch there. And Yusuf doing well to cover it.
It was in the direction of the ball that his trigger was, which helps him to cover for that line better. Now walking towards Jamso, manages the shot of lane delivery well, plays that away to Sonam, who should be handful on the surface again. Somebody who spins the ball, is slightly round arm too.
Yes, and we might see him bowl in the power play as well.
Especially against this man, Adam Naseef, who loves ball spinning into him and hitting them for big sixes on the leg side.
He's trying to do that. He's trying to hit it on the onside there. Not quite getting it right on that occasion.
He did get out to the off spinner. It was Akshay Puri of Singapore He got him bowled through the gates in a run chase that Maldives actually should have won. Not a lot of runs to chase that day. Edged away. Oh, in fact, that was a late swing from Jamso. It was so late and so vivid that I really thought that Nasif has got some bat onto that. Oh, that was far, far away.
Yeah, almost the first slip fielder collecting it. Just that the keeper got in the way. Second wide outside the off stump for Jamso. Right up there, and that has been driven straight to mid-on. Just a single this time. It's still a very tidy over from Jamso, despite the couple of wides. Brings Yusuf back on strike. He's the man in form.
In the absence of Supreet Pradhan, Bhutan did try Sharab Lode right at the top with the bat. And he looked like somebody who could definitely handle himself up the order. So you would like to think that Bhutan are coming into this game with a bit more batting reserve than they have had all throughout the tournament. So it puts a little more pressure on Maldives to definitely post a score which is above par. And then cater for a jump so heroic right at the end. He seems to be somebody who plays that Ben Stokes kind of an innings. So far hasn't been able to take them over the line, but he's been threatening to do so for a while. Covered the swing, played it for a dot ball. End of the first 2 overs, 13 for no loss. Depending on how well Tenzing Wangchuk bowls this over, it'll be either Yeshe to bowl straight away from the far end, or Jamso might give himself another over. Here is Wangchuk then.
He's bowling with a slip in place. And he's getting that ball to move away from the right-hander. Swing and a miss there from the batter.
That's the direction where the cross breeze is heading towards. Moves diagonally to the playing surface. More towards that manual scorecard, which is why Wangchuk getting that ball to move away. He's got a piece of that. Mid-off is interested and tracks it down perfectly. Bhutan have drawn first blood. You'll have to say that is good bit of catching by that fielder. Didn't bother looking at the ball first up. Ran back, got into position, then looked up. And by that time he was well underneath the ball. Good awareness from that fielder. So the power hitter at the top, Adam Naseef, disappoints today. Gone for just one. only 40 runs to show for KT Kaushal Rodrigo so far. You'd like to believe he's a batter with much more ability than that. So far hasn't converted the starts that he's got into a big one, and has been unlucky a couple of times too in terms of the form of dismissal. Got run out once, and then I think just nicked one to the left arm spinner. No phone. Couldn't really play for the ball that wasn't turning. Wangchuk here, with the shape that he's getting, he's gone round the stumps, so he can angle the ball in and still target the outside edge of Rodrigo with a slip in position.
Right up there, excellent delivery from Wangchuk. But I still feel that specifically because of the shape that he's getting and the cross breeze supporting him, won't be a bad idea to bowl over the wicket either.
My guess was he'll start from further outside the off, so that the inner edge and the outer edge both are still in play. He actually went for the full ball on the stumps. But you're right, could have actually persisted over the wicket. And the one that goes just with the angle brings the slip in play too.
Looks to pull, doesn't connect. Wangchuk has fallen over on his follow through as well.
Yeah, at least he's not as big as Mark Wood, taking a tumble every second ball that he bowls. He's somebody who has really tried to solve that issue of falling over after the follow through, and hasn't found a way. Even in the first test that he played, went down more than a couple of times.
And he has cleaned him up. Gone right through his attempted shot there. So the idea of bowling round the wicket was to target the stumps.
And Rodrigo hasn't put up a fight at all. He will look at that shot and be very disappointed. He gave the impression that that kept low, but he was also beaten for pace and the inward movement. Gone for a duck. Hassan Haziq, another such batter who's got strong foundation in terms of his batting technique. Plays the ball late, but with all of that ability hasn't translated them into a score. Although Maldives have been in early trouble and they have recovered to a respectable total, Hassan will be hoping he can do the same thing alongside Yusuf. Wangchuk now has 2 for 8.
And it's a dot ball to finish a double wicket maiden from Wangchuk. 3 gone, 13 for 2.
We thought Thille Jamso might go to Sonom Yeshe first up, but he's gone to the other left arm spinner. A little more experience on the part of Namge Thinle.
He'll be bowling to Yusuf.
What Yusuf tends to do is that stays leg side of the ball and almost backs himself to then cover for the turning ball. Doesn't want to miss the straighter one. There you go. Very much leg side of that ball. Only hands pushing forward. And sometimes if that is the way batter is looking to play, you should have a slip. Just in case that push goes wrong. The late cut straight to the fielder.
The last over, a double wicket made in this over. Couple of dot balls already. Excellent delivery. Excellent delivery.
Having gotten Maldives 13 for 2, real opportunity for Bhutan to attack on the field. Across the line, sweep, gone through the fielder. Easy double.
Namge to continue then. Down the leg side this time. Such a tidy over it was till now.
It looked like wanted to get the arm ball out. Couldn't control the line. Doesn't need the arm ball right now. What he's bowled so far has actually worked for him. Shot in the length. There is a sweeper fielder. One more.
So after 3 dot balls, they've managed to pick up 4 runs of the next few deliveries there. Final delivery of the over. Looks to cut, play and a miss. Dot ball to finish, 4 bowled. It's 17 for 2.
Nawang Thille, the right arm off spinner. Sometimes this has been the issue for Bhutan. Time and again, Tenzin Wangchuk, he's given them early breakthroughs. They've had early indoors. But after that, the bowlers who have followed him haven't really gone on to get the same help in terms of picking up wickets. They might have kept it tight, but that has allowed a partnership to build.
I'm a little surprised that he's not been given another over here. Wangchuk, good stop by the fielder there, keeping it down to a single.
Can't even say because it's too hot, because it's been very similar around this afternoon games, similar temperatures, and we have seen Wangchuk bowl a third over on the trot. Only thing is, it's been a long week for them. Turn. A lot of it. Something that we spoke about right at the start of the toss of the first game. That the surface will and must aid the spinners.
And brilliantly taken. To be very honest, there was nothing wrong with the shot. He played it with the turn, he timed it well, he just couldn't place it well enough.
Yeah, I don't think it was short enough to play that shot though. Just because it turned, it gave him the space to work it away. But the credit goes to the catcher here. In fact, with the momentum of the shot, he actually went down. Hassan Haziq Rashid goes for a duck. Mohammad Azam, only 16 runs that he's accumulated so far. Needs to find a way and bat with Yusuf. Should have been a wide had he left that. Chased at that particular ball, dot ball.
That was a bad delivery and an equally bad shot. He chased it and didn't even put it away. Much better. We'll pick up a single. 5 overs bowled, 19 for 3.
For the last over of the power play, Jamso has got himself on. He will have a slip in position. He will have better control with this semi-new ball now.
Just as you said that.
I'm going to take it back. Really. It's gone so far wide that it was actually the wide-ish slip fielder who stopped that ball. And he's taken a real hammering. Earlier in this particular innings, I think the second over or so, he got hit on the same part of the hand. And once again, in trying to stop 5 wides, it's gone on to the wrist. That prompts another little break.
This is the final over of the power play. Thinly jumps so to bowl that one. Opens the face of the blade this time. Steers it down towards third man. Comfortable single. This power play has hardly produced any power. For Maldives.
Best thing they can hope for is no more wickets. Having lost 3 already. The probability of losing the game just becomes more and more once you have lost 3. Chasing at that particular ball, gets it over that fielder. Excellent hand-eye coordinations from Yusuf once again. Takes him to 16.
It was well over the fielder's head on that occasion.
Just could be fatigue creeping in with Jamso, I believe, because he's usually more accurate when he bowls with the semi-new ball. In this over, hasn't got the release right. And this is down the leg side. That will be helped for 4 more. After actually creating early indoors once again, Bhutan letting go of that pressure.
I just get a feeling that Wangchuk should have bowled that additional over. Alright, the off-spinner got a wicket. But I have still bowled the quickie.
Perhaps gone to Sonam from this end. It's the end that has helped the spinners a little bit more. Yeah, hasn't got his line right all throughout the second over. The Jamso is bowling. Faint tickle on the onside. 30 runs on the board.
Azam on strike, 2 of 3. Fields for it outside the off stump. Just past the outside edge there.
Yeah, that ball there is what Jamso wants to be bowling. This is why he took the semi-new ball from the far end, so that he can then straighten it against the breeze too. But has only landed in that particular area once in this over.
Beats the outside edge twice then. Power play done. It's 30 for 3. Was a very good looking shot there from Yusuf. And then the first wicket falling. Adam Naseef getting out. And Rodrigo missing the line of the ball completely. And then the off spinner, Ngamwang, striking in his first over too. To finish the power play, a couple of boundaries, one on the off side, one on the leg side.
He's actually getting the ball to turn a long way. And maybe, just maybe, in this particular over, his line will be slightly outside off. There is a sweeper cover deep on the offside. Ask these 2 batters to go back and play the ball in that region. Even if off the front foot there is a chance to get it through the bat and pad, off the back foot. Always target the stumps in terms of LBW. So the line has to be slightly wider. 2 full. Driven towards long off for a run. But the line was okay. That's where you want him to be.
Yes, as long as the batters are trying to play, he's fine. Very well bowled. Goes back and defends it.
Yes, and if he's actually looking in great rhythm, as a captain, you can bring in one more fielder, especially when Azam is on strike. Nicely played.
So Yusuf batting on 22 of 20 now.
He knows for a fact that a big shot from that particular end is actually high risk because it will be against the wind. So even if both of these two batters have got the matchup in their favor, they're not taking it. Not only because they're 3 down early, but also because as far as the conditions are concerned, it's better if they go for it from the opposite end. Trying to be too cute, finds Yeshe.
Excellent over this from Gawang again. That's off the outside edge. Brilliant fielding. Sonam Yeshe it is, the fielder there. Saves quite a few runs. 7 overs bowled, 33 for 3.
Did go to his right side, which is the left. 3 for 3. Yeshe it is. 1 for 42 so far. That economy rate wasn't 7 for him last time he bowled. Actually bowled a much tighter spell. As in the first game, he travelled for a bit.
Just stops in his run up on that occasion.
I just remarked it.
That's nicely done. We'll pick up a quick single. Good running between the wickets.
And straight away Yeshe pointing that cover fielder to come to more of a short cover position. This is a short third, this is a backward point, sweeper deep on the offside, long off, long on, deep mid wicket. Top edge. Nobody down at short fine. By the time the deep fine leg fielder comes around, easy couple of runs. Yeshe will be pleased to see that. Bit of turn, bit of extra bounce. Got the top edge.
But as with the open field, he's landed safe.
It's very difficult for him to start with a short fine leg up. Once he gets into a good rhythm, maybe he can get that fielder up.
Excellent delivery there. Well, forcing the batter to do something.
A wrong option from Azam there. Line was so wide, he could have easily gone over that short cover fielder. Goes for the reverse. Don't think he got any bat to that.
He's trying out every option bar the right option.
Yeshe must not change anything. He's had 3 dot balls, bowling slightly wider, slightly slower through the air. Why not one more? One more it is, and this time he got some bat onto it that thudded onto the keeper. Did he? Well, they've ran 2. Yes, there was bat. Difficult to call that a chance though. 38 for 3. Under 5 runs per over the scoring rate right now. Having done a little bit of recovery, now is the time that both Yusuf and Azam will start looking at scoring at least a run a ball. Namge. That's it. Single of the first ball.
So mixing up his spinners here. Thinly Jamsho. Brings Azam on strike, that single. Oh, brilliant delivery. He was trying to come down the track there. And I think Namge spotted it and just pushed it through.
He's been beaten with the outside edge couple of times and now almost got through bat and pad that ball. He's not really sure which one is spinning in, which is going away. The best thing you can do as a spinner is to deliver everything from wide of the crease here, so that even if nothing turns, it's still effective. Really wide of the crease, and that's great bowling. That is exceptional bowling from Namge. Batter was clueless, didn't know whether to play from the crease or use his feet, but because of the wideish angle, he seemed to be following the angle and it spun past. Well done from the keeper too. They've used a new keeper today. Manoj Adhikari has done the work nicely. Ibrahim Saif Hassan. He defends that off the back foot. Down the track, up and over. Fielder is very much interested. It's against the breeze. It's held up and it's been dropped. Namge could have easily had 2 in that over. But he'll give the ball back to the umpire with a very long face. Induced another fall shot against the breeze. Ball not travelling, just dropping on that fielder. Straight in and straight out.
That could so easily have been 5 wickets down. 9 overs bowled. It's 41 for 4.
Little correction there. Adhikari did keep in the previous game as well. They've dropped the keeper they started the tournament with, Jose. Meanwhile, Yashe has been hit down the ground for a run. This innings from Maldives is taking a very similar pattern to that the last innings they batted, where Yusuf has been holding up one end. Every other batter has come in and then gotten themselves out. Shaf almost did. Should have been back in the hut.
Yes, and Yusuf got some crucial runs towards the end. Flighted. That has been drilled. No timing on that one. 2 fielders finally managed to make the save. They'll come back for 2.
His deep mid-wicket fielder lost the ball, and it was the long-on fielder, Sherab, who covered a lot of ground and then dived to cover up for that misfield. It was a good ball though. Nothing wrong with that. Because he'll keep inducing chances. This is with the breeze though. And it looked like Shaf almost stopped the bat flow once he hit the ball. And that is also good enough to take it over the ropes.
Not quite coming off the middle of the bat either. He gets the 6 runs for it. He's taking the attack to Sonam now. 50 up for Maldives. He's trying to put Bhutan on the back foot because they have been pretty much on top. Just want to create some breathing space there, Shaf. Goes for it again. This time along the ground.
That's putting the fielders under pressure too. I expected Yeshe to actually bowl that delivery slightly wider. Especially when Shaf gave the impression that he's coming down the track. That's how Namge got the last wicket. Watched the batter till the very end. Saw him coming out of the crease and pushed it further wider.
Well bowled. Yusuf continues to be watchful, which I think is a good ploy. Off the back foot, clipped away. Only get a single there. Expensive over from Yeshe, 10 bowled, it's 52 for 4.
Time for drinks. So the extra over that Wangchuk should have bowled in that first spell itself will come at the start of the 11th. Has been a clear plan from the captain of Bhutan not to let the batters get used to the type of bowling that is on offer. Kept on mixing his finger spinners. And now he's brought back his strike bowler. 2 for 8 so far for Wangchuk. He'll be hoping to dismiss Yusuf in this spell and really break the backbone of this Maldives batting group. Yusuf batting on 27 of 26. Shuffled across, risky play to turn it away on the onside. He'll get a double for that though. Back in the commentary box is Richard. Welcome back.
Thank you. And I must admit, Tenzin Wangchuk has bowled very well in this tournament. I'm sure he's one of the leading bowlers. I think he's taken 8 wickets. 6 wickets, okay. But he's done very well.
Nicely disguised that Slowy.
He's taken wickets with the new ball. So this is his second spell just after the halfway stage. So he can either have, he'll probably have 1 over now and 1 over at the end.
Absolutely, and he's been exceptional at the death too, especially because of the variations that he's got. What we saw there was the change of pace. Can deliver the back of the hand slowly too. And always backs himself to deliver the perfect Yorker as well. This one was the quicker length ball on the stumps. Trouble.
Oh dear, the batsman dropped his bat and the bowler dropped the ball.
Fielder somehow got the ball to Wangchuk here. I think the batter was home, diving full length without the bat in his hand, fighting to stay alive. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, in fact, the bowler, I think he actually caught it and then he was attempting to throw it at the stumps.
Tells you what Kotse does is so very difficult and he makes it look so easy. Did inflict a run out in that first game. The Thailand won, received the ball from the deep and brought it back onto the stumps by flicking it. Lovely straight bat.
It was a nice dive from the batsman.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Shuff has come in, scored 11 off 5, already had a catch dropped and hit a 6.
It was pretty straightforward, that catch. Wangchuk steaming in. Wanted to get the slow Yorker out and that's been chipped towards the boundary. Another double. .26 the current scoring rate, takes them to 105. Now that is not good enough. When you add 20 to those and get it towards the 130 mark, you give yourself some chance.
Yes, Bhutan failed to chase 132, I think, against Indonesia, but then we saw Jamshu hit 60 odd, so it could be an exciting game. There's another run.
.58 for 4 after 11. Goes to that deep fielder for another run. Namge Thinley, who could have easily dismissed Shauf.
And Yusuf Asian is here, just plodding his way through the innings again.
Yes, he's managed the spinners very well. Against pace, he was extremely decisive in defense. So many times the Maldives top order batters have struggled to get off to a start, and Yusuf now twice in 2 days has done well, and so has Shauf on that occasion. Yes, the ball was outside the off stump, but really powered that through the offside here.
Looks like that drop catch might be crucial.
Yeah, really, in this format, Richard, there is no sympathy for dropping chances. Straightforward ones, that too. One-handed effort from the bowler. That would have been some catch had it stuck.
Yeah, we would say that was a good effort there, good diving attempt.
Very good effort to get a hand to it. Fourth single of the over makes that into 8-run over, that is. Must be looking at scoring for 8s and 9s from here on in. That takes them to that 130-140 score. Last ball. Down the track, but doesn't get the power onto that shot. 9 runs came from that. 8 overs to go. 67 for 4. Shauf batting with a strike rate close to 200, with the off spinner in for a second spell. Shauf will fancy his chances to go big on the onside. Careful, that will be against the breeze. On the off, he might try and push it outside the off. Does bowl it flatter, quicker outside off. Must tempt Shauf here though. Don't try to be ultra defensive. Nawang must bring the stumps in play. Wider, flatter. That is being defensive. Allowing the batter to get some bat onto it. Against Yusuf, I can understand that. He's been there for a while. He's got the delicate, deft touches too. Whereas to Yusuf, he's actually bowling conventionally. That's what you got to do against Shauf. Tempt him to go for the big shot. You've got 3 fielders waiting for a catch. Hopefully this time they'll hold on to it. Down the track, that fielder is set. But he'll watch it sail over his head. Terrific, prolific ball striking this from Shauf.
It's another 6 for him. He's got his strike rate over 200. Not
Not bowling his best ball to Shauf here. Nawang worried about getting hit. He has been hit. Now the conventional delivery that gets deposited into the nets area. Went for that offie within the stumps. Look how he walks to that, opens the front leg. That front toe was actually pointing towards square leg when he hit that shot.
This is great acceleration for Maldives here. Shauf, 34 now, or 15. Incredible.
I'm wondering what else can he do. He's gone for the flatter, quicker trajectory outside the off. That speed thumped for 6. Now he's come straighter, which has been bludgeoned away too. This is the first one. Gunned for 6. And then the pickup comes. Over cow corner. Has to think about finishing this over up. The kind of hitting touch Shauf is in. He'll try and go for one more. Loop it up, take pace off the ball. That's where I would go to. Outside off, take pace off. Outside off, takes pace off, and that's been worked towards short third. Finally, the option works. 7 overs to go. Maldives getting a real move on here. They're 81 for 4. Pretty much the same story for these Bhutanese bowling attack all throughout the tournament. Every now and then, Tenzing Wangchuk is given them the early breakthroughs. 39 for 4 were Maldives. And once again, they've allowed a partnership to flourish. We'll have to say Shauf has taken his chances, and Bhutan wasn't able to get him out, caught. Since then, he hasn't mistimed anything. Batting on 34 of 16. He's at the non-striker's end. Yusuf Azan on strike. Dabs it away. Should have never been a run. Should have never been a run. Shauf is struggling. I think he's got cramps. Really pushing for that run. There is a bit of belief among the Bhutan players. They think that's a run out. Yes, it is. Good work from Adhikari. Swift collection. Cleanly dislodges the bails, and the batter is well short of the crease.
40 runs had come off the last 4 overs. Shauf had scored most of them. In an attempt to get back on strike, I think we'll find he's short and the umpire's given him out.
I mean, it was Shauf's danger end. He could have easily said no to that. Never a run there.
Perfect throw, well taken by the keeper. And Shauf is out for 34 off 16. An excellent little innings.
3 fours and 4 towering sixes in the tournament so far for Ismail Ali. Brute of a hitter. I cannot really enjoy the ball spinning away from him. Nicely stays where he was and turns the ball on the onside for a run. Five down now, Maldives. Only question is, can Bhutan from here on in really drive this advantage home? To do that, they got to keep chipping away with the wickets, at least from one end. If Yusuf can bat from the other end, then so be it, good on him. But take care of others.
What we saw was he batted through towards the end of the innings and only really let fly in the last few overs.
And that's the plan. That's what he's batting towards. To be unbeaten, to get set, to have his eyes set at the start of the 16th or the 17th over. No run. Once again, good fielding inside the circle, attacking the ball.
Only 2 runs off the over so far.
Ismail goes for the slog eventually. It'll be only a single down to deep fine leg. 5 down for 84, 6 overs to go.
Has been a sort of pass score with the lesser teams. Looks like Maldives are on course for that again, unless Ismail Ali can hit a few sixes.
That'll be entertaining, especially when the matchup is in favour. Look at the power he generates even with that shot. That was only intended to be hit on the ground. Gawang has started with a line that is outside off this time around. Top shot. Really good shot. That is a batter who's now scored more than 100 runs without being dismissed. Yusuf batted through the innings, finished unbeaten last time around. Once again, now has been out there for 15 overs or so. So he's bound to pick up length early. And bound to find the gap when he plays the ball that late. Really has been a shining star in the Maldives batting team. A couple of scores he's put up towards the end of this tournament.
Playing a miss there though.
Yes, can't blame Gawang in this over. I think the lines have been perfect. It was exceptional batting to put that one away for 4. Now we'll run that quick single. It was his danger end, his call.
Yes, he's been keeping the ball nicely outside off stump.
Last ball of the spell with Ismail Ali on strike. Loops it up. Almost plucked it out of the thin air. That fielder at the edge of the 30-yard ring. I think that was Sherab. 30 balls to go. Maldives are 92 for 5.
So 92 for 5 in 15 overs. How many will Maldives get? Yeshi bowling his left arm spin. Another good cut shot there by ASEAN. 2 runs this time.
Yusuf is batting on 39 of 39 deliveries here. At the current rate, they should reach about more than 120. Looking to go for the sweep.
Wide given.
Off the back foot, punched away, straight to the fielder. And that is a dot ball. Sonam Yashay into his penultimate over. None for 19.
Well fielded at cover.
Nicely done. Just a single again, so very quiet over this from Yeshe. It's just not allowed the batter to free his arms. Ismail Ali batting on 5 of 7. Big shot attempted. Will only be a single. 16 bowled, 97 for 5. Yes, all the action of this tournament and a lot more. If you are someone who's keen to follow that, then that's what you got to do. You got to unlock cricket and download the ACC app now, and also visit www.asiancricket.org.
Tinley Jamsho has brought himself back, bowling his 3rd over. Had a bit of trouble getting his direction right with the new ball.
His 2nd over in particular was very iffy indeed. And that's a big shout there. Umpire not interested, and rightly so. So definitely going down the leg side there.
Both these teams desperate to get their first win of the competition. So I think they've both played well in parts, particularly with the bat.
Poor delivery and excellent take by the wicketkeeper there. Definitely saving some valuable runs. Too far down the leg side. Ismail batting on 6 of 9. Catch it cries, but that falls short of the fielder. Just a single.
It was only really that 4-over period when Shauf was in. The Maldives have really been able to score at a high rate.
And that will bring up the 100. Managed to get those runs at more than a run a ball. Big shot attempted. It's off the outside half of the bat. And again, just a single.
Bhutan will be happy with this.
Yes, Bhutan will definitely not mind those singles coming through. And there's the edge. Yusuf will depart.
It's a very useful wicket there from Tinley. Caught behind off a fine edge. Well batted again from Yusuf. 43 off 45.
Hassan Ibrahim walks into the middle now. 3 matches, 30 runs for him. Strike rate in excess of 100. They would want him to strike a few. Push straight to the fielder, single taken. End of a good over from Jamsho. 17 bowled, 102 for 6.
The rate has been a consistent 6 and over throughout the innings. Can Maldives maybe hit 30 runs in the last 3 overs to get them to 132?
Final over from Sonam. to short mid there. Will just be another single. That's the arm ball there. Very well bowled. He really manages to hide that very well. Gone for the big shot there. And that's gone through.
Oh dear, that's poor fielding. I was just thinking how well Yeti was doing and the other Bhutan bowlers, giving away no boundaries in the last few overs, and then that is just awful. No long barrier, no ankles together, just straight through his legs.
Not acceptable at all. Goes for the big shot. That's a top edge and it will land safe. Just a single. Couple of deliveries remaining. Ismail on strike, 14 of 14 for him. And he has hit it well. Straight over the bowler's head. That will run away to the fence for 4.
That previous shot he hit for 4 should have only been a single, but this one 4 runs all the way.
Looks to go for it again. This should be taken. Taken it is.
The bowler's happy, taking a wicket with his last ball.
There's finally something to cheer for him.
Caught there by Tanzin. Ismail Ali out for 18 of 16. Jump show to bowl the 19th over, perhaps one chalk the 20th.
Nicely driven down the ground. Just a single. Rizan. Yet to face a delivery. Comes down the track, goes over, just over that fielder on the offside. Will pick up a couple of runs. Jamsho had a very successful previous over, would want to finish it very well as well. Big shot attempted, that's gone over the top. And that will run away to the third man fence for 4.
Not off the middle of the bat, but a useful boundary all the same. Still looking on course for 130 just about.
Yes, they've reached 120. They've got 9 more balls. Nicely played. Running the first one hard, but won't quite get it. The second one was not on, definitely. Again off the outside of the bat, catch it cries, but it lands safe.
They're finding the gaps not off the middle of the bat rather well here. Runs are coming.
Yeah, what is the need to get it off the middle of the bat? If the edges are working fine. Too far outside the off stump. That will be called a wide. Rightly so. Final delivery of Jamshed's spell. And that's a good looking shot. It's into the gap and away for 4. Rizan connects it well.
14 off the over, that's very useful runs late in the Maldives innings. 127 for 7 off 19.
So Hassan will be on strike. Final over of the innings. Wangchuk to bowl. The second over was a double wicket maiden. Starts off this over with a wide, and the fumble will allow a single to be taken as well. They come back for 2. Ricochet of the stumps. This is
3 wides altogether there.
Just look at that. It was a fumble and then good throw there. Ricocheting of the stumps. That's a good shot. He just about picked the gap perfectly. Another boundary. This is a good finish by Maldives here. in showing what good intent can do.
Effectively 7 runs off 1 ball so far in this over. 11 off the 19th.
Good stop. Excellent stop of his own bowling. Can't stop the single though.
Bhutan would have thought they'd done some good work early on in the innings, taken 4 wickets in the first 10 overs, but these Maldives batsmen just keep going for their shots right down the order.
And once again, Bhutan really were in a position where they had Maldives on the mat for a bit. They just don't have the firepower to stomp on the opponents when they are on the mat. Eleven of 4 for Rizan. Oh, brilliant delivery. Gets the dot ball in right up in the block hole. Not much that Rizan could have done. So 3 more deliveries to go in the innings. Backs away and looks to go for the big shot. Misses it completely. After a bad start to the over, Wangchuk is just about trying to recover here.
Yes, 1 and 2 dots off the last 3 balls. 2 more balls to come. Bhutan couldn't chase 132 against Indonesia, but they'll have a similar sort of target today against Maldives.
Again, no timing on that one. Chance of a run out. He has got the underarm flip in. They're going upstairs, but I think the batter knows he hasn't made it. Yes, just get a feeling that non-striker Hassan there was nowhere close. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, he's out by a mile here. Up goes the finger. Hassan departs. Number 8 goes down. More importantly, it's another dot ball from Wangchuk. Final delivery of the innings then. Nazwan on strike and Wangchuk loses his run-up. He's conceded 8 runs in this over. Even then, it's been a fine bowling spell from Wangchuk. 2 for 22 in 3.5 overs. That's hit uppishly on the full to the fielder at long gone. They're coming back for 2. They will get it. So Maldives will finish with 137 for the loss of 8 wickets. And I just get a feeling that when they were struggling with 4 wickets down, from that position to this, Maldives will gleefully accept it. As far as the Maldives batting goes, it was a very, very similar story. Yusuf Azian holding one and up, 43 of 45, and everybody else around him falling apart before Ibrahim Shaf came up with a brilliant 34 of just 16 deliveries. And that really propelled Maldives to this total of 137. All the 5 bowlers used by Bhutan. Among the wickets, Wangchuk at the top, 2 for 24. Namge Thinley, very economical, 1 for 19. Gawang Thinley, 1 for 27. Thinley Jamsho and Sonam Yashe on the expensive side. 138 is the target for Bhutan in the allotted 20 overs. Required of 6.9. We'll dive into a break. When we come back, we'll have the run chase.
Fighting tooth and nail, Maldives have put up a score. 138 is the ask for Bhutan. They have fallen before trying to chase a similar total. For once, they would love to get a run chase right. Everything to play for in the next 1.5 hours, as both of these teams really will push for their only win on the trip. So many times Maldives have come close with the ball as well. But just like Bhutan, they haven't been able to deliver the killing blow to really put the opposition, out-bowl them out of the contest. Namge Thinley must have had his top hand slightly bruised up, got injured while fielding. And he's got Jigme Namgyal Dorji to start this batting innings. Hassan with the new ball. Was impressive with the new ball last time he bowled. Economy rates slightly on the higher side, tells you that he always goes for wickets, and in turn has given away a few extra runs. 4 wickets so far. He's the man, the skipper of Maldives, has trusted to get a breakthrough in. Ismail Ali standing at a wideish first slip. The third fielder and the fine leg on the fence. First ball, really full, looking for that swing. That is good from Hassan. He's starting over the wicket to the left-hander, which means the breeze will bring it back onto the stumps. And every now and then, if Hassan can deliver the stock ball, which comes into the right-hander and will leave the left-hander, that will bring the keeper and the slip in the game. Namge has to ensure he doesn't miss a straight ball here. Confidently behind that one. Another dot.
Yes, Maldives, what they will want here is to really get off to a good start.
Yes, because the Bhutan batting order has been under tremendous pressure. Apart from Thinley Jamso, nobody else hasn't been amongst the runs. 20s and 30s here and there.
That kept slightly low there, looking to cut it away.
Nishan, this has been the end where we've seen the variable bounce. The odd ball has just come up, and to that surprise of the batter, that one kept low. Few other deliveries in the first game. Remember, I think Surve faced a few deliveries that kept low. Kaushal got bowled from this particular end. That one kept touch low, edged and dropped. Simplest of chances for Ismail Ali, and turns out it's very difficult for him to go down.
Well, Ismail should have taken it. He got down well.
Yeah, but while he was catching the ball, which means the eyes were never leveled. That's good. That's very, very good from the fellow fielder. Literally brought a smile on Ismail's face, asking the big man to move on.
Yes, that's what you can do on the cricket field. Just move on from the previous delivery. Otherwise, you get stuck in a rut. Defended towards mid-on, will pick up a quick single. Namgyal Dorji is off the mark straight away.
If only we can look at that drop chance once again. Point I was trying to make. That you should anticipate how much the ball is carrying, and you've got to be set in that position. If you're trying to go down while the ball is also going down, there's a very good chance your eyes are not leveled. And so you take your eyes off the ball. Gone through the batter. That's the in swing. That's the in dipper with the breeze. And Namge is not good enough to get the straight bat down. Drop catch doesn't cost Hassan.
Oh, that just was completely played all over it there. Namge thinly departs for 1 of 5. Bhutan lose an early wicket.
Tenzin Rabge is the new batter, batting in at 3. Time and again, he's looked solid. Straight away going to spin. Adam Naseef has been taking the new ball for a while. 3 wickets so far. Economy on the higher side. Bowls a lot of tough overs. For Namgyal Dorji, it's slightly difficult to pick up length against spinners because he stands tall. Oh, confusion now. Wrong end. Wrong end, Ismail. To go with that drop catch. Now lack of awareness there, Nishant. That he went to the end that was closer to him. But the chance was at the other end.
Catch it, cries. That was a shot of the fielder there.
Careful, Maldives don't go on and repeat the same mistake that Bhutan did after getting early wickets, that is, unable to get few more. Just the point I was trying to make about Namgyal Dorji. Because of the stance he's got, it's slightly difficult for him to get low against the ball spinning in. It was actually short enough for him to help it away on the onside. No power, only placement in that shot. Very similar to the kind of problems Zach Crawley has been having on this trip. Facing the Pacers brilliantly. I think he's the England batter who's played Bumrah the best, has Crawley. But as soon as the spinners come in, Ashwin has got him a couple of times now. Because of the tall upright stance, he's found it difficult to pick up length against the spinners.
Nicely pushed straight to the fielder. Will pick up a single. Good running between the wickets there. 2 overs bowled, 6 for 1.
Hassan to continue. Rabge has been knocked over too. Breathing fire right now, Hassan. Another off pole for him. I was just about to praise Rabge how he's got a very solid foundation. Gap between bat and pad. Feet stuck. And Hassan finds timber yet again.
Tenjin Rabge is the man who departs out for 2 of 4. And Bhutan in early trouble.
Ranjung Miko Dorji. He's really touted as a next generation power hitter in the Bhutanese camp. The number that he's got in this batting order, he must be able to handle these situations better. First, to have a really good defense. Almost turned him into an S there. Hassan bowling with great pace and accuracy.
This has been managing to pick up wickets couple of times. He's got the furniture disturbed.
Miko has at times struggled with the one that comes back in, because bats with a slightly open face edged it away with that open face and gets off the mark.
They'll bring Namgyal Dorji on strike now.
Actually, bowling Adnan from the far end is not a bad option. Both very tall batters, and he gets the ball to shape back in. That will bring Miko's front pad in equation for sure.
Very accurate, extremely accurate. This is a superb bowling here.
And he's gone for that exact range of length that we were discussing in the morning game. In and around the 5-meter mark. Short ball, too late onto that shot.
Another excellent over from Hassan. A wicket and just 1 run so far from it. Can he finish it well?
He's pushed the batter back. Now should be the delivery on the stumps once again. Dorji somehow keeps that out and runs for that single. 3 overs are done. Bhutan in a lot of trouble. They're 8 for 2. Adam Naseef. There is a bit of turn on this surface. Again, awkwardly, strangely plays that away in the gap. Picks up a boundary. Not far from trouble was Namgyal Dorji. How he worked it away on the onside. Being absolutely open to the delivery coming back in.
Naseef will be on strike now.
Not a single ball has Namgyal so far. Yeah, fuller ball is so difficult. Bye-bye. Every time you don't get to the pitch of the ball. In fact, he was claiming that catch. Miko Dorji believes that's a bump ball. Naseef has kept on claiming the catch. The umpires have gotten together. Real drama here. But you could understand what happened. Fuller ball nowhere near that. Came down in a hurry and seems to have chipped it back to the bowler.
Well, very difficult to say. Very difficult to say there. And looks like it's been given not out. From that angle, it looked Naseef was right.
I can't see from any angle the ball going onto the ground after hitting the bat, Nishant. And we don't have all the angles. So we can't conclusively say that wasn't a bump ball. From this angle, ball dips on the batter. Bat comes down. It goes to the bowler straight away. Looked as clean as possible.
Yes, that side-on angle really showing that it was possibly out.
I wonder if the umpires could have referred it upstairs with a soft signal. Maybe because they don't have enough angles to look at such a dismissal. They have decided to take the call on the field. And as we have spoken before, this has been their way of umpiring and they have stuck to it.
Yeah, and as far as I remember, third umpire can only be used for runouts and stumpings. Looks to cut, misses. That is a dot ball.
And so far, no other on-field catch has been referred upstairs. So we're sticking to that. Meanwhile, that single has been turned away on the onside. None of these two batters have been confident against spin, and that's going to happen. Off spin, that is. 4 done, 16 for 2. We saw how Namge really struggled with the fuller ball to the off-fee. And now as Hassan begins another over, the umpire is just clearing the area in front of the side screen. Hassan will continue.
Right up in the block hole. Brilliant bowling that from Hassan. And Mika Dorji doing well to just dig it out.
Important, and I think Hassan will also test him upstairs just to keep him guessing in terms of the length. 2 full balls. If you count the last ball of the previous over, Hassan bowled. Right up there once again, only of the bottom of the bat. He clearly is not presenting a full face of the bat. Neither he's getting it off the middle of the bat.
It's been another tidy over from Hassan. See, this is what I was trying to say. Hassan bowled 2 very good overs. He's been given an additional over.
Excellent delivery, cross seam bouncer. You're right. At least Maldives here making an effort to give themselves the best chance to pick up 1 more.
They would probably want to get in Thinley Jamsho as early into the middle as possible.
Bouncer gets followed up by a really full ball that's just gone wide of the gully fielder. Namgyal Dorji only got an outside half of the bat to respond to that and just evades that fielder.
Yes, that was uppish as well, but just wide of the fielder, wide enough to get to the boundary there. Appeal, but going down the leg side.
So many times in this spell, Namgyal has looked clueless and still he is out there, which is how batting goes. There are days you find it extremely tough and you still hang in there. There are other days you'll be looking great and then you nick one. Half a hit, but good enough to get it through the inner circle. Will get a boundary too.
Yes, so 2 boundaries in that over from Hassan. 5 overs bowled, 23 for 2.
Adnan Marikar, as expected, will bowl from the far end. He will be difficult to handle for these two. Just the lengths that he bowls and the stock ball coming back in sharply to the right-hander. Long on back. Shouldn't have been a run. Mid-off fielder took a little time to get to the ball. Single taken.
And once again Adnan is bowling with a third man in place. Something that I've never understood. Looks to waft it.
Keeper doing the smart thing. Captain of the side, letting Adnan know that's not your length. You're not quick enough to get that length and beat the batter time and again. You got to be fuller. He is fuller. Only drifting down the leg side, which made it easier for Namgyal. The length was spot on.
Yes, that's what he's got to continue doing. Just keep pitching it up. Very, very lucky there. Come back for 2.
Very, very lucky indeed that he bowls with a slow pace. So the ball didn't go all the way to the ropes. Otherwise, 5 wides for sure. Teaches inward movement. So far hasn't got the line right. Only playing in his first proper tournament for Maldives. So Marikar will definitely get a lot out of this particular series. That's the ball. It's taken him a while, but he's delivered the goods here.
Final delivery of his first over. Right on target. He dives but fails to make the save. That is the end of the over then. Power play done. It's 29 for 2.
Power play has very much belonged to the tall, quick Hassan, who first got the better of the left-hander and then dismissed Rabge. Although Namge hasn't looked really confident with outside edges and chips here and there, he's kept the scorecard moving.
We're all set for the non-power play overs to begin.
Interesting field that Nazwan has got for his first over. Square leg, fine leg, both inside the circle, because he's getting that shape away from the right-hander. Wicket-keeper, the captain, appealed for a stumping dismissal. Looked like Miko was well inside the crease.
Yeah, comfortably inside.
Like that field from Ismail Nazwan Badiou. Slash hard, good cricket shot. There comes the first boundary for Miko Dorji. Saw the swing early, and because there was width on offer, he opened his hands.
He's just managing to hit it over the head of the fielder there. Had the potential of going almost anywhere. But yeah, it was pretty much over the fielder and away for 4.
Nazwan has to replicate the first ball, which was straighter. Given out to. Looked extremely plump. Once again from this end, another batter thinks he's been rushed into that shot. Beaten for pace here. Comfortably hitting leg stump. Very good decision from the ump.
So that will be the end of Rangjung Mikyodorji. Departs for 8 of 10. Leg before Nazuan.
Really spirited effort from Maldives here. And what a story it will be if they go on to eventually win their first game on the trip. So many and such inspiring stories you can get to when you unlock cricket. Download ACC app now. You can visit www.asiancricket.org. Sharab Lode. I think he got a few runs the last time he batted. Again, late swing. The fielder could have taken down Lode altogether. Now, Namge has really fought for 19 of 20. Slogs that one across in the gap too. That's for sure. They'll make him breathe easier.
Yes, he picked his spot and placed the ball perfectly there. So that will give him some happiness. Driven down the ground this time, single taken. Added another run, and that will be the end of the first over from Nazuan. 7 bowled, 39 for 3.
Only into double digits. Jigme Nagbayal batting on 24 of 22. Tries to cut that ball, which was not short enough. Gets beaten. Bhutan need 99 more of 77 deliveries. Adam Nasif just having a word with Adnan, telling him what areas he needs to hit. I think he's got to be fuller. Beautifully bowled. Every time bowlers have bowled it there, Namgyal Dorji has found it difficult. And the only time he played that ball confidently was when mid-on was up and he could go over that fielder. Steers it away straight to the fielder. Another dot.
So just not allowed runs to be scored. Easy runs have not come by, and that has been the hallmark of this Maldives bowling. Excellent delivery. They'll pick up a quick single, and oh, it's been stopped. Ismail making a good save there. 3 dot balls and a single in this over. Make that 4 dot balls now.
Yeah, pat on the back from Adam. Must have spoken about that plan after the first ball that Adnan bowled in this over, which was slightly on the shorter side. Everything else has been fuller. That ball 2. 2 overs none for 7 for him. 8 overs are done. 3 down for 40 are Bhutan. They've slowed down. Short ball, he has dragged that one towards long on. Only get 1. That brings Gerard Lode on strike.
Pushed away straight to the fielder at cover.
As long as they can really dry up the boundaries and produce a couple of dot balls every over, Maldives would love to continue doing what they've been doing, which is to stay disciplined, don't go searching for wickets. Getting the balls in the right areas, that's been the focus.
Namgyal Dorji. He has done his best to hold 1 and up, but that is not going to be enough. Going for the big shot this time. Not proper connection. Again, just a single.
Maldives are also the only team who don't have a slow left arm spinner. Plethora of right arm spinning options. The team sheet does mention a right arm leg spinner who's not playing this particular game. Strong pull shot in the gap, beats deep mid wicket comfortably. Lode's first boundary, and it's a good one.
Yes, that was very nicely struck, and that would do his confidence a world of good. Clipped away this time. Straight to the fielder.
Yeah, the previous one was the off cutter, this time much quicker. That's why rushed on to the batter. 47 for 3 on Bhutan after 9 overs. Even after getting off to a really slow start, in that score trend, Bhutan ahead of Maldives' scoring rate at this point of time tells you that Maldives really did slow down in this phase. Their focus was more on just getting through the innings, batting for 20 overs without being bundled out. As Ibrahim Rizan gets his opportunity with the ball. Another right arm off spin option.
Economy rate of 9.5. Not the kind the bowler likes to see.
Well, looks like umpires have called for drinks. Namgyal Dorji it is. Really did get off to a troubled start against the fuller balls from the pacer and from the two off-spinners that we have seen so far. Can Rizan do the same thing? What that break must have done to these two batters, that some or the other messaging must have come from the dugout from Bhutan. How can you pace the rest of this run chase? Beautifully bowled. Bat very much in front of the pad for Namgyal Dorji as he placed that one for a run. Gives it to Lode, who's actually looked very decisive in how he's rotated the strike.
That's what you want the batters to do. Be very sure of what you're doing. Oh, that was comedy of errors there. Well. Will be disappointed.
Didn't account for the spin, the top spin on the ball, because it was pretty much off a top edge. Had to go back and fetch that.
Big shot attempted. That's gone very high. And put down and will go away for 4.
Yeah, I think Adam didn't pick the breeze. Proper miss hit. From the opposite end, I doubt this would have just crossed the 30-yard mark. Off the bottom of the bat, plenty of height onto that. He took a couple of paces forward, and that's where he's lost the ball. Lode now gets a bad ball and helps it away. Ruzan misses the length, the line. Lode doesn't, moves on to a quick fire 16 now.
Yes, he want to keep carrying on the way he's batted so far. Good to see him. Pushed away into the offside. Is just get a feeling that he's starting to be a little confident now. His feet are moving much better. Final delivery of the over. Dropped on the onside. Will pick up a single. That will be the end of it. 10 overs bowled at 60 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Yusuf Azian. Right, then he bowls right arm leg break. That has been dropped too. Could this be a run out? Hassan has done well to dislodge the bails. Body language of Maldives, they're quietly confident. Their catching has been below par. But has this event gone in their favor eventually?
It will be very, very disappointing for the batter if that happens. Just when you thought you survived, could be in trouble. Oh yes, he is in trouble. He indeed is in trouble.
Wanted to dive, couldn't dive. Eventually fell over. Namgyal, after doing all the hard work, getting set, has actually ran himself out. Unfortunate for Namgyal. With that, change in voices. Up here in the commentary box is Nishant Majidia. Takes a much needed breather. Replacing him is Richard. Welcome back.
Thank you. Just as the Bhutan side reached 10 overs, halfway mark, they were 60 for 3, 10 runs ahead on comparison. Things were looking great. And immediately there's a run out. First ball of the 11th over.
You do seem to be on commentary every now and then when Thinle Jamso has put on a show.
Well, I must admit I have tended to do the second spell after the drinks break, and Tinley has always batted in the second half of the innings. But 90 runs with a strike rate of 180, not bad at all.
Will be a wide, as I'm trying to push it wider. What's interesting is that in that graphic, out of those 90 runs, more than 60 of them have been scored in boundaries.
He can hit the ball.
Does hit the ball a long, long way. Starts with a single.
got a couple of overs to get his eye in. And then
Interesting option from Yusuf here. On the team sheet, it says right-handed bat and right-arm off spinner, but clearly he's gotten into this spell by bowling some leg break, handy leg break that is. Drops it shorter. Confusion there. Sharab Lode searching for a run.
he's done well in the last 2 days as ASEAN. Batted almost through 2 innings and now he's having a bowl.
Couple of wickets and he could be the contender for the Player of the Match award.
But this was about the stage that Shaouf hit that innings of 34 off 16 and the tail-enders did well as well, so Maldives did put a decent score on the board.
Yes, it was Shaouf with the striking and then Ismail Ali got a few big shots going. That man on your screen, Hassan, he's given Maldives a real chance by picking up wickets with the new ball. Trying to hit it too hard. Moved away from the shot. Jumped so. 64 for 4 after 11. Missing leg stump. Line was so straight up down the leg side that Lode didn't bother about presenting an angled bat. Bit of spin on offer. He countered that by going back deep in the crease. Now jumps up. What he will be hoping for is that he gets something in his arc and starts his boundary count for this innings. This one has bowled it flatter. That's been hit straight to the fielder. Jamso will know. Once again, the hopes of Bhutan very much lies on his shoulders. Yorker surprised Jamso, but he dug it out well for a run.
He didn't quite get Bhutan home against Indonesia. He was out just before the end. He batted brilliantly against Cambodia with 66 off 34 balls.
And got within touching distance. Poor shot selection from Lode here. Ball spinning back sharply. He was caught on the back foot. That was the last wicket. The run out happened, and this one he's perhaps got it back onto the stumps. Sharab Lode gone for 19.
He and Dorji had done well with a partnership of 28, but these last 2 wickets really has left Jamcho with a lot to do.
Bhutan not for the first time in a lot of bother while trying to chase a score. Tash Funso somehow managed 17 runs without scoring any boundaries.
Not terribly optimistic, those figures. Off the mark first ball, not bad.
67 for 5. Maldives players now looking a lot relaxed out there. That's because the bowlers have done a job. Back to the leggy. Yusuf, who's added much needed variety in this spin attack of Maldives. I think that looked okay there, Richard.
Looks to be over the guideline for the wide rather than beyond it.
Oh yes, definitely. Beyond the marker. Great call for the ump. Now single on the onside. Yeah, the point I was trying to make, Richard, the only optimism Bhutan can take out of this situation is that these kind of situations seems to be getting the best out of Jamso, the batter. When the pressure is high, when he's losing partners from the other end, that's when he starts connecting big.
I think he's just got to get one boundary or perhaps a 6 just to get himself started.
Best thing Funso can do is not waste any more time and try and get bat on ball, try and rotate the strike here. Fuller ball, push through, won't be a run. While there was bat on ball, it was hit straight to that fielder. That's what Maldives are rooting for. Dot balls against the new batter. Delay Jamso's first boundary for as long as possible. Pulled away. Will that carry to that fielder? One bounce though. Bit of a top edge only. Quite over. 3 singles and a wide.
Already the pressure is on for that one boundary and over.
Was the googly, and Jamso did open the face of the bat. How on earth did they steal another run there? Was overthrows all right, but the backup was right behind the keeper. And still, Funso manages to get back. More from the front of the hand, that particular delivery. 2 was none for 9 for the leggy. 13 done, 72 for 5 of Bhutan. Richard, this is what you're talking about. Right at the 6th over mark is when Bhutan for the first time really went over Maldives' scoring rate. But come the last 2 overs, that rate has significantly come down. Half a shot, long off is interested, he will take it. No fight back from Jamso today. Takes the off spinner on, only slices it. Long off takes a good catch. Maldives hold on to a catch and a big one.
Long off didn't have to move. Straight down his throat. Tinley didn't hit that one properly. Out for 4 off 8. Is that the end of Bhutan's hopes? Maldives' heads could have gone down after yesterday when they were absolutely mauled by Thailand. 13 runs and over or so off their bowling. But they've bowled really well today. Took wickets with the new ball thanks to their opening bowlers. And now the spinners are doing a great job as well. Even got a run out in the field.
Quicker ball, only trying to guide that one away. Nawang. Yes, you're right. Tremendous piece of resilience shown by the Maldives bowlers. Not just to keep the runs down, but to constantly chip away with wickets.
These two teams will have their hands full next week, staying on for a quadrangular against Thailand and Saudi Arabia.
Half a shout from the keeper there.
But it's great that they can play competitive cricket. They've been here for a couple of weeks already. Maldives played practice matches against Indonesia, winning one and losing one. Now they're getting closer to a victory in the main tournament.
Again, real fast ball from Rizan. That's in the gap. They should be pushing for the second here. Well, they didn't. Six overs to go. 6 down for 73. Bhutan.
How quickly the game has changed. 60 for 3 off 10 overs. Now it's 73 for 6, 4 overs later. 3 wickets and just 13 runs.
Meanwhile, Yusuf has bowled a very handy spell of leg spin. Out, looks very close indeed, given on the field too. Umpire raises the finger in a jiffy. Yusuf can afford to celebrate with all the runs that he's got today. That wicket will really mean a lot. Mr. Straight Ball was going on to hit some part of leg stump for sure. Bhutan once again are falling apart. 7 down.
This is probably Bhutan's last chance. 10s in one chock coming to the crease. I've seen him hit runs round the park before. He can hit 6s and 4s. Can he do it today?
Wangchuk has missed the straight ball. It's gone through him. Whiskers away from the off stump. And the outside edge. Was the googly. Because it was short enough, Wangchuk could place it towards long on. Wonder if Yusuf can execute that googly on a slightly fuller length. Once again shorter. That's easy for Funso to pull that one away.
Good fielding, only one run for quite a decent shot.
Wrong line for that googly this time.
But he's on the same wavelength as you. Using the googly, can spin it well.
Yeah, it does. Of the 3 overs he's bowled, only couple of them that he's dragged them down. Now loops it up, powered down the ground. Azam does well. Strong throw back to the bowler. 2 more taken. 77 for 7. 30 balls to go. Bhutan need a difficult 61 more. Come the 9th of February and a day's break is when we will gear up for the first semi-final. Saudi Arabia take on Japan. Just have a feeling that the second semi-final will be seriously closely contested. It's going to be Singapore taking on Cambodia. Very difficult to pick who the finalists will be.
And remember, the winners of those semi-finals will qualify for the Premier Cup in Oman.
Which of course will have the qualification for Asia Cup as the prize. Nicely driven for a single. So Naseef into his 3rd over. Wangchuk on strike now. 60 to win off 29 deliveries. Looks to cut. Misses. Another dot ball. Big shot attempted. Hasn't timed it. And I think there is a bit of a fumble there, which might just result in a boundary. Not quite.
So Maldives throwing their bodies on the line. That's good to see. Sensing a rare victory.
Three more deliveries to go in this over. Oh, very well bowled. Almost right up there. Dug out comfortably. 1.21. That's this over so far.
Another play and a miss for Bhutan. Punso is struggling.
Single to finish the over. 5 runs coming from it. 16 bowled, 82 for 7.
So Yusuf, as he hadn't going to bowl his 4 overs on the spin, done very well so far.
Couple of runs taken as Yusuf is into his final over now. 1 for 15 his figures. Slog sweep this time, connected well, that's gone the distance. That is a good strike from Funsho, and has come out of nowhere.
Maybe he's got his eye in today. Can he play the sort of innings that we saw from Tinley Jumpso previously?
Oh, if that happens, then I'm pretty sure Bhutan will be very happy. They'll have this big positive to take from this tournament and find someone who can support Tinley Jumpso in those difficult run chases.
That was close to the boundary rope there.
The fielder was the one who signaled 6 right away. That's cut away, it's gone through. The fielder in the deep won't be able to cut it off. So 6 and a 4 and a 2 of the first ball. That's 12 of the first 3 balls here, Richard.
Now that's put some momentum in the Bhutan innings. He's going for it now, is Puntso. (18 off 12). Well done.
And that's about it. The other one from Yusuf has done the trick, looking for the slog sweep there. Missing it completely. And he's bowled. That didn't last long. That a bit of bravery from Fansho.
Not a bad effort there, but bowled for 18 off 13 balls. Well, it's the wicketkeeper coming to the crease. I think he bats higher than this in 50 over cricket. He's got a strike rate of 120, but not many runs.
Two more deliveries to go then. That's a full toss. He was looking to go for that big shot, and it's called a no ball for height.
It finished at the level of the stumps, but perhaps went past the batsman just a little too high.
Big shot attempted. It goes along the ground. Just a single. Final delivery of his spell here. Shortish delivery is going for the pull there. The inside half of the bat. Single taken. 17 overs bowled, 97 for 8.
And here's the other opening batsman to finish his spell. He's already bowled 3 overs for 16, and he opened the batting and also the bowling. It's very useful to have 2 openers that bowl 8 overs.
It's an absolute luxury. Big swing and a miss there. I think irrespective of the number of all-rounders you have in your side, if you don't have your top order batters rolling their arm over, it's always a little behind. Played away towards the sweeper for a single. Always feel that you should have batsmen who can bowl, bowlers who can bat.
That's it. We'll got to see if these tail-enders can bat here.
Nicely done by Adhikari there. He's just lapped it fine, and that will run away to the fine leg fence for 4. Now 36 needed a 15, a couple of boundaries here. And suddenly you might feel that okay, it's not all over yet. Pushed away. Single taken. They'll bring Wangchuk on strike. That's clipped away towards deep mid wicket. He ran the first one hard. No chance of a second though.
He hit it well, but only 1 run. What can Adhikari do this ball?
With a 6 maybe? No, he's just nudged it away for a single only. So that is the end of the over. 18 bowled, 105 for the loss of 8 wickets.
So the main wicket taker, Hassan Ibrahim, is coming back to bowl the 19th over.
That's uppish and brilliantly taken by Rizan. That's wicket number 9 and the 3rd one for Hassan here. Very well bowled there. Was just looking to chip it away. Got a leading edge and a good running catch.
Hassan could well be rivaling Yusuf for player of the match. Manoj Adhikari out for 7. could be one of the most unlikely victories in history, with the Bhutanese last wicket pair together. Or will Hassan Ibrahim pick up his 4th wicket?
So the number 11, Sonam Yeshe, he walks into the middle. Hassan, can he finish it off in this over itself? Oh, Sonam looks to go big, but he hits it straight to Rizan. And that is all over.
These are wild celebrations for Maldives for finishing 7th. They're so pleased at winning a game in this tournament. They're very excited.
Yes, and finally something to cheer for them. Hassan takes another catch. 4 wickets for Hassan. And, this is an absolutely brilliant performance in the end by Maldives, winning the match here by 32 runs.
They really were in a difficult group with Singapore, Japan and Thailand. Those 3 teams were very closely ranked together, only divided by net run rate. And today is Maldives' day as they beat Bhutan.
Yes, as far as the Bhutan's batting was concerned, well, it wasn't all that great. If you look at it, 30 at the top from Jigme Dorji, and then 19 from Lode and 18 from Fansho. Apart from that, nothing really working in their favor. As far as the bowling was concerned, it was once again dominated by Hassan Ibrahim, who already has the best figures for Maldives in a T20I. 5 for 24, right below that 4 for 12. Couple of wickets apiece for Ibrahim Rizan and Yusuf Farhat. And a wicket for Ismail Nazwan. Adam and Adnan going wicketless. That's the news of the game. That's the story. Maldives winning the toss, electing to bat first. And scoring 137 for 8 thanks to Yusuf Farhat's 43. 34 of 16 from Ibrahim Shaf really was a very crucial innings. In reply, got a great start with Hassan Ibrahim bowling a brilliant over. And after that, of course, it was the others who came in, and Bhutan never really got going. Maldives won the game by 32 runs. That's what we're waiting for in a day's time. It's a break day tomorrow. We'll come back on the 9th Feb with all the action from the first semi-final of the ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024. Saudi Arabia will take on Japan in the first of the 2 semi-finals. And of course, right now what we'll do is we'll dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have Babashish Nanda with the post-match presentation.
Well, firstly, for both the teams, Bhutan and Maldives, round of applause for them as they finish their journey in this particular tournament. Of course, for the 7th place playoff game, it was Maldives who got the better of Bhutan. So congratulations once again to them. Welcome back to the post-match presentation party here at the ACC Challenger Cup T20 tournament. We really thank the Asian Cricket Council and the Cricket Association of Thailand for hosting this tournament, giving us a chance to look at the next crop of talent that there is in these particular countries. We thank the sponsors too: official streaming platform FanCode, official partners Dafa News, 1xBat, commercial partners TCM. As I mentioned, Maldives won this game by 32 runs. So congratulations. Right, first of all, Thinley Jamso, if you can please come here and have a word. Ladies and gentlemen, captain of Bhutan. Thinley, once again, this will go down as a run chase that could have easily gone the other way.
Yes, yes, very true. But it was chaseable target, but then we batted without any vision or intent in our batting. It was basically a mindless batting that our top order batted.
On the note of the bowlers, time and again, as the skipper, as a very sharp fielding unit, you have put yourself in good positions with the ball, but then opposition has just carried on to put up a score. It happened today.
Yes, very true. Our fielding was down today, mainly because of the fielding. We gave them runs. Actually, if you look at the game, we started off very well, and actually we can learn from Maldives how they recovered from being 30 odd in the first 6 overs, and then recovering to make 137. It was good learning process for us.
My last question is about that only. So many young faces coming up. You know, Wangchuk was already brilliant, but now you have a young set of spinners also really well. So you'll be looking forward to them.
Yes, very true, very true. Actually, they have been in our system for past 2 years now, slowly picking up, getting matured, and hopefully in a year's time, as I said last time.
All right, thank you for the entertainment and good luck for the rest of the trip.
Thank you so much.
Hi then, Thinley Jamso, captain of Bhutan. Now for the man who's had a smile on his face for a while now, Hassan Haziq, the captain of Maldives. I've done a couple of post-match interviews with Hassan. And here comes the smile once again. Hassan, you must be really proud of the fight that the boys showed after losing a game like that against Thailand. To come back and put a performance like this, you must be really proud.
Yeah, of course, it's a good day for us. So I think the players gave their effort, not like the before matches, but today they gave their 100%, I think. So that's the change.
You're making a habit of almost recovering from tough starts with the bat. But what I was most pleased with is the body language. Even though there were a couple of catches that went down, it looked like everyone was backing each other up.
Yeah, we always believed in ourselves. So I think that's the reason we have won today's game.
All right, then plenty of positives for you. Thank you for the entertainment and best of luck for the next fixtures.
Yeah, I think our coach can have a good sleep tonight after a couple of losses. So thanks to coach. Thank you.
All right, you too, mate. Right then, Hassan Haziq, the captain of Maldives, clearly in a very jolly mood. Next up, I'll request Mr. Gandhi, the match official, to please join us so that he can then give away the Player of the Match award. As I said, couple of performances from Maldives itself. I thought Hassan bowled brilliantly in that opening spell, finished with 4 for 12. So very well done, Hassan. But it had to go to somebody who's now scored over 100 runs without almost getting dismissed until he got out today and also picked up wickets with his right arm leg spin. That is Yusuf Azan. If you can please join us here. Once again, runs with the bat, got 43 4-4s in that innings. Very important that he almost remained as a glue for that batting order. Others batted around him. Contributions from Ibrahim, and then he smiled down the order, helped them to put up that score. And then, of course, guile and spin with the ball. Just a word or two here. How proud are you with that performance? You got runs yesterday, but wickets must be special.
I think the most important thing is we won the match and we played as a team. I think individual performances come after the team, so quite happy with the win. Yeah.
What have you done differently over the course of last 2 innings with the bat where you have really applied yourself so good?
I think I wanted to dig deep into the innings because in the power play a couple of wickets went down, so I wanted to take the innings long and help the other batters do their job.
All right, man. Very well played then. Thank you for the entertainment.
Thank you.
Right, then that was our player of the match, Yusuf Azan. And the action will continue, of course. We have got a day's break, and then after that, on the 9th of Feb, we'll watch our first semi-final. Saudi Arabia will take on Japan. For that, you got to stay tuned to the Fan Code app and the ACC YouTube page. That's it for the presentation party now.